Up in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Hamels has over 160 career pitching wins to his credit, and even though the win might not be as valued as it once was as a statistic, his total definitely tells you he's put together a great career. Ball 1, Hamels, a 36-year-old veteran. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Set to get his day started, Yasiel Puig, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The pitch. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Again, a 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Giants down in order, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Nick Markakis digging in now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got that average up over 340 now. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Puig's got a read on it. And the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Buster Posey now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits.
Buster Posey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Bell.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Ozuna to the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, throw a 10 over it and bring out the crowd. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
So now to the plate, Hunter Pence, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing: the guy they're facing on the mound. He's not liking to struggle out there and give up several runs, so I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
Here's Addison Russell. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0. On to the shortstop, but thrown away.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there. Able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Slater, who cleverly has the nickname AC, he's in his 4th season as a major league player. Hamels ready with the 1-1. Misses, ball 2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Acuna's there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next, the former Notre Dame wide receiver Jeff Samardzija. From the stretch. Fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Acuna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 1 and the Braves nothing. Last half of the second set to go. Set to get his day started, Ronald Acuna. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He grounds it sharply to third. Longoria's there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Samardzija into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail 1-0. Sean Newcomb is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 15, Sean Newcomb.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Riding in once again, Mauricio Dubon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And the 2-1. Popped him up. Freeman is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the powerful 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to 3rd. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Buster Posey would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0.
Welcome back as the Braves look to get their bats going here in the 3rd, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they're having troubles in 2 significant areas, on-base percentage and strikeouts, both of which they rank near the bottom of the league. One coach told me they're doing everything they can to make adjustments, most notably by having more patient at-bats. He said there are times to be aggressive early in an at-bat, but for the most part, we need to do a better job of working the count. We have to draw more walks and get into better hitters' counts. That's something to keep in mind as we watch them the rest of the way, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. That evens it up 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Austin Riley. His past meetings with Samardzija, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Belt, the pitch, and he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So stepping in, Sean Newcomb, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Here's the 0-1. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. The 0-2 pitch is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. One there on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one. So up steps Ozzie Albies as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Has a look, now the pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0 delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Pence. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So we're back to even now after the sac fly. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nick Markakis. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Samardzija sets. Coming at him with the 0-1. But gloving it down there at third is Longoria. Quick reactions that time, and the inning is over. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. And that'll bring up Buster Posey as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Ball.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Belt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fouled off. Now a flare out toward right center. Acuna coming in, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Pence, the former Ranger, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
To 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Junior.
Acuna digs in now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ozuna, a native of the 49th state of Alaska. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I know you have to have teammates.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Tyler Flowers.
Digging in, Tyler Flowers. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0. Down 1-1.
2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors so far for Atlanta. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Samardzija's ready. Here it comes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We played 4. It's now 2-1 Atlanta. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off,
all ready to go in the top of the 5th. Next to bat for the Giants, Addison Russell. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in, Austin Slater. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
This is line to left. Ozuna is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jeff Samardzija.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jeff Samardzija. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0 pitch.
Hey.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1-1, here it comes. Popped high in the air. Longoria waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Pitch on the way.
Inside, ball one.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. And that's the second out. Ender Inciarte will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0.
Ball, that's in.
2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors so far for Atlanta. Too high, and it's 3-0. Ozzie Albies would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Shane Green takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 19, Shane Green.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Mauricio Dubon.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Popped up. Freeman in foul ground, and no one will track it down. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Playable in foul ground. Freeman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria is retired easily for the second out. And now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Oh.
2-0 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Buster Posey would be next. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants down in order. Our score remains 2-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ozzie Albies. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. At third, Longoria. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Stepping into the box, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Pence. And they can't run it down. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Giants 1. A.J. Minter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
Ready now, Buster Posey. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in, Brandon Belt, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just a 1 out.
The left fielder, number 8.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Mark Melanson takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Addison Russell will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Riley is there, 2 down.
Now that
standing in, Austin Slater. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Lays off 1-0. Melanson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Three and 1, here it is. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Kian Wong will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Kian Wong.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And he's in a great spot. Tying run at third with a chance for a ball into the outfield to give his guys the lead. Ready with the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Ball and 2 strikes now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
One and 2. Here it is. Fouled away. Line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Standing in, Mauricio Dubon. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Comes set. The 0-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge. Here's the 1-1.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the second run will score as they've pushed the margin here to 5-2 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Darren O'Day will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, fouled off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Longoria carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 4 runs here in this half inning. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Giants 5 and the Braves 2. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Nick Vincent gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Ronald Acuna, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate now, Marcell Ozuna, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Count is 1-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Slater's on his horse, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Runner at first now with one away, and next to bat will be the catcher Tyler Flowers. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Acuna stands at first with 1 out. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Up the middle and in for a base hit. Throw into third. And now the tag from Longoria, and they got him at third base.
Well, I understand they need to try and make things happen, but when you're down on the scoreboard, you cannot afford to make outs on the base pass, especially at third.
Trevor Gott will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Digging in now, Austin Riley. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-0.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
1-1 to count. Two men are on with two men out. And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Two left for Atlanta, and the deficit remains 5-2. Into the box, Yasiel Puig, not providing much out of the three-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. O'Day, 37 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The catcher, number 28.
So coming to the plate, Buster Posey. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. This is in the air out to right field. Acuña's there for it. 2 gone.
The first baseman.
Stepping in, Brandon Belt. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The throw into second.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Up next to the Giants.
Now in the box, Addison Russell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 0-1 on its way.
Pull, that's inside.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple, and it remains 5-2. Charlie Culberson will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the eighth. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Three and 0 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eighth.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wandy Peralta is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Mike Yastrzemski will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9, number 5, Mike.
At the plate, Nick Markakis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes.
Going 1.
The 0-1. 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Hit in the air to right field. Puig on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners are at first and third, one away. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the three-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Acuna. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. A 1 pitch on its way. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he will look at a called 3rd strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Marcell Ozuna, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he fouls this one off. From the stretch, the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Braves will strand 3. They trail 5-2. Chris Martin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is at the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Austin Slater. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The center fielder, Austin Slater.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
A pause, and the 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Outside.
One out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Popped him up. Riley has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still out in front 5-2. Tony Watson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 56, Tony Watson.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Tyler Flowers. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And that misses for ball one. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out toward right field. On the move is Puig. And this one will bounce into the wall. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Now at the plate, Austin Riley. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. One out and a runner on second base. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Slater is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Travis d'Arnaud will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Braves, number 16, Travis d'Arnaud.
In there, no balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Braves. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-2 the final today. The Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jeff Samardzija notches his 3rd win of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Tony Watson hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base.